Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristen and I talk about everything self-care and living a self-care life. So if you are trying to take better care of yourself this year, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell for notifications every time I post a new video. So today I want to talk about Solluna Eye Cream and Solluna Feel Good Moisturizer. If you watched my video on Mary Ruth's Organics Eye Cream, you know I was loving using it not only as an eye cream, but as an all-over face moisturizer. But as I did a little more research and looked into what I want out of a skincare, it did contain a retinol, which is not the best thing for pregnant women or women who are trying to get pregnant. You just want to clean that out of your body if that's what you're trying to do. And I am of childbearing age. It's something I consider, but also just in general, I like to use products that are safe to use all the time. I don't want to have to think, am I a certain age for this, or am I, going to be pregnant or whatever. I like to just know that what I'm using is the best thing for me and that that's not going to change based on a different life cycle. Although, of course, you always want to be doing research and improving and making sure that the products you're using are not only safe, but good for where you're at in your life. So for me, I finally found a moisturizer, guys. I don't even know how many weeks it has been. And I'm so happy I found it because after I started using the moisturizer after I started using stopped using the Mary Ruth's Organics Eye Cream, I started breaking out right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. And I had a few breakouts right here. And for me, my skin does get a little more oily. It starts overproducing oil when I don't have a good moisturizer or it's not getting enough topically. It just produces that to catch up. And so it started producing more oil and I was trying different products and just trying to figure out what was gonna work for me. And nothing was really giving me that moisture that was gonna soak in and be really good for my skin. Everything was either too heavy or too shiny or too creamy or too expensive or too light. I had so many products that were too light. I even tried using a facial oil and it did nothing. I mean, it did absolutely nothing. I don't think the bumps got worse on my face, but they definitely didn't get better and it did not hydrate me. I was using so much oil and it was just still not what my skin needed. So finding the Solluna brand is actually, if you watched my video on my self-care gurus I love, Kimberly Snyder's skincare line is called Solluna. And I've been thinking about this line for a long time and wanting to try it. And this was a perfect opportunity to kind of take the plunge and go into it. So I am in the middle of my morning routine for Saturday, but I wanted to just hop on and share you guys that I've found something I am loving. It has been a few days now. And what is crazy to me is, so when I got these bumps, I kind of assumed, okay, I'm gonna have these bumps or I'm gonna need to go to a facialist to extract these bumps out of my skin. To heal my skin because I felt like it was so messed up from not having that moisture when I went off my moisturizer. However, literally I've been using this. This is the 4th time I've used it and the bumps are already going down, which I didn't even know they could do. So that's super exciting. And I still might go to a facialist to just kind of rebalance my skin after changing my skincare routine. But so far I'm really impressed. I did not expect that. So that's really exciting. Another thing is I did like the effects of retinol. I liked that it, minimized fine lines and wrinkles. It was really hydrating, but I just didn't want to worry about what I had on my skin if I got pregnant or worried about because I'm childbearing age if something was going to come up in the future. I just wanted to have a good alternative. So the Feel Good Moisturizer actually has a botanical alternative to retinol, which is safe for pregnancy for now. And the reason I say for now is because science can test things and you can determine something's safe, but science is always evolving and we want science to be doing that. We want science to be testing the things that we think are safe. At least I do. I want to know that we're not just stopping because we heard one time that something is okay. I want to know more, and as we learn more about our bodies and our skincare and what's good for us and our pregnancies and our kids and our development, I want science to continue testing things and test things with different combination of things. So I'm saying it's safe for pregnancy now, and that could change because science might find something else where it's maybe not a good idea. But for now, it's safe, and I like that it's been looked into, and I love the person that makes these products. I love the brand. I love what they stand for. And a lot of what I learned about good skincare from the inside out is from Kimberly Snyder. And I know that she's putting that same love and care into her products, and that she uses them and believes in them. And she's a super knowledgeable lady. So check her out. Check out Solluna. I did already put some on, so if I look a little shiny, it's hot in here because I just took a shower. And then also I put some on because I do this first thing when I get out of the shower. My skin can get really tight and dry, and I just want something on it. But I only put one pump on my face, and I did use a full pump on my eyes, but the recommended amount of the Feel Good moisturizer is actually 2 to 3 pumps. So I'm going to show you how that goes on and hopefully how it absorbs, even though it's been like 15 minutes since I got out of the shower. And I will show you how easy the eye cream goes on. I'm really excited about this, guys. So I do the face cream first. I don't know if there's a method to the madness, but I'm going to show you just how nice that comes out. It's a really light moisturizer that's actually hydrating. So for me, I was finding I wanted a light moisturizer because I did want to be able to put makeup on or go to work or whatever. I lost my pocket, guys. But I didn't want something that wasn't going to hydrate my skin, or that my skin was going to still want more, which I found with a lot of hydrating sprays or oil, the oil I tried, and even some moisturizers. But this is a really light one. You just rub that together and you put that all over. So another thing she really recommends is getting the neck, because this is one of our first signs of aging. So our neck and our hands, we typically kind of forget about them. Some people will put their SPF on their face and their arms and their legs, but what about the hands? What about the neck? So I always try to put that on my neck to make sure that I'm hydrating and keeping that skin healthy. And then I will just rub the rest of my moisturizer on the back of my hands, because that's another area where you have really light skin. As far as like thin skin, it can just be more exposed, or at least for me, it is more exposed. So I like to do that. And then on the eye cream, really similar. I'm going to try to not use as much because I already used a full pump. So that's like half a pump. But you want to dab your eye cream. And a good rule of thumb is you don't want to rub too much. So I like to use my ring finger because it's just not as strong as my first or my middle finger. And then I will dab the area all around the eyes. You don't want to get it in the eye because skincare is not great for eyes, guys. Like it's not, while it's great for skin, or it can be great for skin, you just don't want to put anything directly in your eyes. So that can be great for your eyes all around. And I am way more careful with how I put that on now. I've just noticed when taking off my makeup and like wiping, and I just don't want to be causing more wrinkles or stressing out the skin when I'm doing my skincare routine. So I try to be more gentle with that. But again, personal preference, see what works for you, and just be sure to be careful when using it. Do your research when you're switching your skincare routine. I mean, I'm lucky nothing, I'm not allergic to things. I did a lot of research into this product before I used it, and I know what works for me and what doesn't work for me. And of course, see a dermatologist if you need, see a doctor, do your research on the ingredients. Simpler doesn't always mean better. But definitely look into what people are using. Some people are like, oh, if you can't pronounce it, don't use it. Well, I don't know that that's a necessarily great way to approach it, because you still want to know what things are. And you can have a really innocuous name for something dangerous, and you can have a really dangerous name for something really harmless. So, or just hard to pronounce. I shouldn't say dangerous name, but just, you never know. You want to do the research and regardless know what you're putting in and on your skin, and just the products that you're using. So I do recommend doing your research, and I do recommend staying up to date with it. Things that saying like, oh, my mom always used this, or a ton of people use this, it doesn't mean it's necessarily safe. So keep doing your research, keep looking into it. Even when you find a brand you love, like I was with Mary Ruth's Organics Eye Cream, there can be room for improvement, and there can be room for changing your skincare routine based on the season or the season of life you're in. But I wanted to update you guys and tell you I found something I really loved that has that alternative to retinol. So I'll still hopefully get the benefits without the negative side effects. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and be sure to like and comment on this video. It really helps me in the algorithm. But more than that, it helps me know what you guys want to see more of. So comment below if you want more skincare videos or health videos or mindset videos, whatever you want. I love to hear and talk to you guys there, and that really helps me shape what you guys see here. So thank you so much. Be sure to subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and I will see you next Self-Care Saturday.